Okay, you guys, I am reading from this book, Chapter 12, The Multiverse of Our Minds. In another reality, I'm in college. I'm probably almost finished with my semester, probably dating someone that I just fell in love with. I can feel my back to the seats of the classroom or the silverware touching the plate in the dining room. I probably have a few friends that I can truly trust. I probably got drunk one night and had sex with a curious guy who later discovered he's not ready to be out. I probably spent most of my nights drinking and partying, meeting people that I probably won't recognize at the end of the year, having conversations that maybe wasn't deep enough to feed my soul. I watch the party go up and I'm sitting in the background, having an outer body experience. I'll touch the walls as it gives me something solid, something I've never felt before, and I enjoy it. I will probably leave this party and go back to my dorm, get naked and start pleasuring myself to porn. As I try to keep my eyes open. After the climax, I find myself in complete silence. My warm brown skin is sitting gently under the moonlight. I don't want to regret things, people, or places. So we hold on to these realities because we feel this is what we deserve. Not knowing the multiverse of reality and how you had the power all along to completely transform your life. It's always been in your head. I listened to Lisa Nichols, and she speaks about how the pen to your life has always been in your hand. Then I find myself chanting it to myself as I dry off. We sometimes don't feel like the pen is there. We blame the creator and all these other entities for our existing problems. I know a solution is inside every problem, and I will not allow myself to think otherwise. We program ourselves to make everything a problem in our reality. We almost feel like we should be punished for our experiences. There's always been space for you to heal, grow, and learn. We can't neglect the happiest days of our lives and only hold on to the sadness. It's not fair to who you are and what you can truly produce. I like to think of myself as a project, and the more research I get to make more and more progress with things I feel and work on. I share these moments with you reading this, and I amplify the space for you to grow and learn. Take the moment to take a deep breath and understand how deep your love goes for you. I need you to touch and feel the chair that you are sitting in. Look around the room at the walls and see what that feels like. I want you to humbly apologize to yourself because maybe you didn't understand how deep pain goes or how depression can come in and mold you. Sometimes we look to each other to become the superhero, and then we look in the mirror and find they've been there the whole time. Who's saving you? In this reality, I can create my next reality. I can begin to pick up the pieces of my life and understand that I can start over. At any moment, I can start over and learn how to live again. I am not a prison to my experience, and I can create new ones. I have nothing but the power to pull myself through anything I can create, and I can soar as much as I desire. I am not conditioned to one life. I have access to live multiple lives. I am a multidimensional being, and I'm living a life full of luxury. My experiences are wealthy. My love is wealthy. and my sense of self is wealthy. I am wealthy. Science tells us that anything is possible. The magic and you confirms your experience. There's something about knowing you can pick your route. You can load up your spiritual GPS system and truly travel the world. I had an experience while sleeping where I get to visit different worlds and meet different beings. I've talked to aliens before. I was able to meet my father in the astral realm, and we legit talked about why he was so broken. Astral traveling is a blessing because you find out there's more to this place. It's not just Earth upon your journey. White people use science to confirm these theories, and that's why Black people have always been the focus study. We have something in us that they can't reproduce in a lab. We are the gatekeepers of reality, and we will shift our consciousness collectively. We'll see how we truly run this shit. The programming was to make us think we didn't matter, but in reality, we always matter. We always had the Willy Wonka golden ticket. The jobs we work outside of our purpose is set truly expose your alignment. We will always have people trying to pull you into their feeding fields. You will always have people looking for you to be employed by others. I will always say being a dreamer in a room full of non-dreamers is a lonely experience. Why? Because they haven't taken off the shackles of mental slavery. They haven't found that moment to say, you know what I've deserved in this space of healing, discovering the true mental freedom. I deserve to be able to live different roles and not always the survivor role. I can afford peace. I can afford love in the most gentle manner, and I deserve to be looked at as a prize. I can walk away from social construct or cultures that don't support who I am now. I am the power I seek from the white-owned outlets. I am not stuck living someone else's dream out loud. I can breathe life into my own dreams, and I am always heard by the universe above. They are always listening closely. As I close my eyes and say the sweetest prayer, I can find that energy inside of me. I can find the piece to my puzzle. I can see myself floating over my body. I can find that magic inside of me. I can feel the heat of love surrounding me like a hot July evening. I can feel the eyes watching me, my family vacation at aquariums. I-E-Y-E can do anything in this reality. I own my reality. What shall I create next? Anything my mind desires, anything my soul deserves, anything my reality calls for. I am living in complete consciousness that I exist in multiverses of reality. Now, my rebuttal on that is I definitely like the affirmations, and especially if you're reading the book out loud, it's I, right? I love it, I love it, I love it. Now, picturing myself in a different world, in a different universe, not living this life, I can say that I've done that, you know, and I have. I always think what life would be like outside of this life that I'm living. So I really appreciate that. You know, we can create those things. We are the creators in our lives. That we want to make something happen, we can make it happen. Take accountability in that area. Make that shit happen. Thank you again, 7.